people never love talking about who to go so. The people never love Nicki Minaj go so. Me not trust them a blood clot. Clean as clothes with the dirtiest heart. Member say white sugar look like salt. White sugar look like salt.
Alright, yes, so welcome viewers and subscribers, morning, evening, night, whenever you check in as usual. Yeah man, you're tuned to RyanmediaTv, white sugar look like salt, Demarco say. It's the first you tune to this channel, please subscribe, click the bell to be notified. Yeah man, if you're a regular viewer, big up yourself. Yeah man, you don't know it no. So, another one here, yeah man, Skillibeng and Nicki Minaj tear a piece of the Toronto wicked, and trust me, Skillibeng is one of the artists that make it look like to you right now. You see trap dancehall, I'm sure you say you hope there. Now listen to body bout on the music now go nowhere. Cause you see Skillibeng right now on the level where him there. Trust me, one of the biggest thing right now in the new generation worldwide. Them man they can go anywhere right now and have a 1 or 2 tune where. You see me? The people them know. Yeah man, Skillibeng, love how you do it, you go and do it.
Me don't trust them a blood clot. If them get a chance, everybody say it fast. Remember say white sugar look like salt. White sugar look like salt. Yeah, so watch your step on the gravel.
And also viewers, Nesbeth has something to say to Sirp. So me I'm gonna leave that one there too in the video and make you take in one go on. Yeah man, so we'll go in another one here.
Oh no, I mean I said the man can represent for RyanmediaTv. Baddest TV. Yeah that, RyanMedia. Bono.
Born in the street, trouble, foot, feet. If I hear the voice, and I know the Prince I keep, I represent RyanmediaTV, the baddest TV out there. You see, pre, trouble.
Them dead, for the voice, I know, say I really pitch. I'm representing for RyanmediaTV. That is it.
And I life, you know me represent for RyanmediaTV, the baddest TV. I'm out.
This is serious.
This is food for you.
So all that for you, my own?
Yeah, you buy the flour and you say you want 4 dumplings, you get 4 dumplings. Me cook so me take 3 dumplings, my you. See there? So me get 3 and you get 4, my you. Talk to you, my you. You get 4 and me get 3. You get more than me, 4 or 3 you shall enough.
4 enough about?
You don't take enough of food, man. Well, if you don't want to, master, let me in me.
Me don't trust them a blood clot. If them get a chance, everybody say it fast. Remember say white sugar look like salt. White sugar look like salt.
Alright, today is a day where me decide say me go question one of the vlogger when me listen to Time On, Time Off. And that blogger is none other than Sirp. Now, you know what I mean when my name. So I talk when I feel for talk. But I don't just talk off of my head top. It's a man talk from deep within. Is a man say? Now my question is, Sirp, our blogger where I listen to, is very much edifying. Sirp stimulate my brain. Enough time when I decide say, you know, I depend on some journey, I decide say I listen to Sirp because of course, you know, I want to believe that Sirp have the same agenda like myself. Want to see Jamaica become a better place. But after zooming on a lot of the topics Sirp would have put forward, like my thing is, I really want to ask Sirp if it is too much for him to put forward some of my concern. Now, Sirp, your program is called Politics Watch. Politics Watch. So it's a play on politics. So Politics Watch. But from my knowledge, when we really look on the laundry them where you put out in the public space, it appears as if your program is called the Gunman Watch. Because when we look, like, you know, from out of St. Thomas, when the youth are name what bigger crime, you talk about from one end of the island, go straight back to the next end of the island. And this is not an attack on you, Sirp. This is just me as a concerned citizen. I ask you if it is too much for you to grant me these favors. We'll soon get there. Now you speak about the gangsters from St. Thomas, bigger crime out the side there, go all the way to Stone Crusher gang that are in a Montego Bay. And of course, in between, you cover all like ground. The Spanish Town, the Kingston, the St. Mary, the Hanover, name it. 14 parishes you got, Sirp. And you bring out all gangsters. Sometimes you say some things about some gangsters where all me, you send pan some research. And when I do my research, I say, wait. And this, but this is it now, Sirp. I don't know if it is too much, but I'm going to ask you. Can you, just like how you expose these gangsters, expose more politicians? Can you expose more politicians? Because the point that I'm getting to, is that when you really check the gangsters, them, they're like the lower pallet on the ladder. I said they are the lowest because them do any and everything. Then kill picnic, then kill woman, then kill them friend, then just kill. So it shows that their brain is not functioning the way in which it is supposed to. And I can understand, because if they are at the lowest part of the ladder, the pallet. Now at the top part would be the politicians. Of course, you know that a country with a proper legislation would make that country in return becomes a country that is, of progress. A country with a shaky legislation is going to bring forth a country like Jamaica. So now, I would have heard you said a number of times in your blogging, when you speak about Badman, when you speak about the 87s and the 90s, you show how they are connected to the politicians. But I want you to put out the politician thing them out there and show me how them connect with the 87s and the 90s. Why I'm asking that is because it is a known fact. It is something that almost every Jamaican know. The politician is the ones that the people distrust from day one. And it is through the politician way of thinking bring forth the garrisons. The garrisons came through a politician wanted to be in the high seat. So in order for him to get in that seat, what him do is manipulate the community so he can have the community his way, and then through doing all of that bring forth a whole lot of confusion. So the politician is really our biggest problem. No, me not tell us say a man will go kill one baby and kill one girl or kill somebody. It's not a problem, But if we're going to get rid of the problem, then we have to consider and we have to think deep down to find the root of the problem. Because it's useless for us to be beating around the problem with the mindset of saying that we want the problem to be solved. Alright, Sirp. So I am asking you, can you put forward the politician? There are 63 of them, I believe, in the House of Parliament. And every one of them know what them are do. They know what they have to do to get there. It's not just an education. They know what they are currently doing in order to stay there as well. So, if the gangsters that is considered to be the most feared, because them have pulled the trigger, the 87 and the 90s, and Sirp, you appears to be a fly on the wall to see everything what them a do without them seeing you and expose them. Them a kill the people them. So I think the politician will just dress up in a them suit and have them pretty speech. You can also be a fly on the wall to bring forth their dirty laundry. And the more politician dirty laundry bring to the forefront, is the better the country is going to be. You don't feel so? Now, again, I am not a PIA member, but I am a student because I listen to your program. I listen. You send me for do my own research many a time. Sometimes you tell me some things about Jamaica where not even me myself will love and check for Jamaica so much. They ever know. I you say some things where I still do my own investigation about. So, Sirp, I don't want to believe that you are in it for the views and the check that you are getting from YouTube. I want to believe that you are doing this for the greater good of Jamaica. I don't want to believe that you are motivated by money. I believe that you are doing it for the greater good of Jamaica. Now, is that too much to ask? And next thing, Sirp, you have a great concern about Jamaica, like most of us. You came about some time ago. I am not even sure exactly when you did your first vlog. But a next question to you, Sirp. Jamaica been going on the way in which they are going on from ever since. And we keep repeating all these things. We're at the top of the corruption list. Now, from the day you did your first vlog to today's date, when you check from that time when you came on the scene to the time you weren't around, do you think in your time what you would have done make Jamaica much better than what it was before you came about? Because these are questions we really have to ask. Because this is how things work, based on my knowledge. As time goes by, you have to check to see if you are imposing something. You have to check, like, is it working? Like before you came about, Jamaica used to have a number of crime per year. Does it remain the same since you are giving your advice? Is it a little bit more? Is it a little bit less? Those are questions. Because guess what? If it really and truly don't change the scope of life, then I would advise you to revisit your whole idea of getting Jamaica to be a better place. And don't tell me say you can't do it. Bring out the politician them dirty laundry. Don't tell me, because as you would have said in one of your vlogs, that the people said the police is the worst. But yet still, when the police do something bad, them black road. Them go up in at the police face. Some go as far as fighting the police. And they are not doing that with the 87s. So that's questionable. Because now, you say, how is it that the police are the worst, but yet still you can stand up to the police, but the ones that you have as the lesser evil, you can't stand up to them? Now, based on your narrative, the gangsters are the least of the apostle. The politicians are the monsters. The politicians have to be above the gangsters. So if you are there as a fly on the wall, seeing everything that the gangsters are doing, can you pay that same attention to the politician? Me personally think, if you bring forward these politicians, dirty laundry, then we as a people will then be forced to choose our politician carefully, and the politician that would be there now would be mindful of whatever it is that they are doing, because them really don't want for them laundry go out there like that. This is not an attack on Sirp. No. This is Nesbeth. I see how best I can jump in to help solve a puzzle. Because I realize that anytime there's a movement, sometimes people get so caught up in the movements because they're hearing whatever stimulate their brain and make them feel good. Sometimes them they really want to think out of the box. Them just move with the flow. Them just find themselves in the wheel and it keeps spinning. I am not that type of a person. I will listen to you not because I'm forced to listen to you. I will listen to you because I come across you. And if you say anything that makes sense, me really and truly will then zoom in on whatever it is. And nothing you would have said is something I take for gospel. Everything you say was worth me zooming in on. And like me say, I understand some of the things and some I don't understand, but I am still on the road of trying to understand it. But what I really want to see, I remember, you know, I think you make mention of my dream in one of your blog. You never say nothing bad about my dream. In fact, you even sing it. And I say thumbs up because, you know, I say, me listening to your program, I hear you jump in with my dream and thing. I say, yeah, you know, so that's what me sound good. Yeah, man, but outside of that, I really want to draw out the whole thing. But that's just my question. Is it too much for me to ask for you, Sirp, since you name politics watch, to put more of the politician out there, since they are the one who orchestrate the whole legislation, instead of spending more time? Because when you really check the ratio of you putting a politician out there and the gangsters out there, the 87 and the 90, you know, it's like probably 85% the 80s and the 90s, the 87s and the 90s take up your program, you know. The politician is like probably 10%, 5%, you know. But how can it be such? Because if they are the whistleblowers, more of them should come to the forefront so that the people can, you know, be waked. Because people are asleep so long that them just feel so comfortable asleep. Them never want to wake up. I have to understand the culture of the inner city, you know. It's a world within a world, you know. So when enough people are saying why the inner city people not do this and not do that, believe you me, that is a whole different story. It's a world within a world. The inner city is governed by a system, and that system comes with its codes. So let's not derail. Sirp, do me a favor. If it's not too much to ask you, say if you can zoom in on it. Again, I must make it clear, I am not a PIA member, but I am somewhat of a student, not just to your program, but to online in general. Yeah, man. I look for things that stimulate my brain, that's it. And I know I sing song and I play my part in trying to make Jamaica a better place. I just get up a word and this bag of chat something and chat. No. Seeing my country become a better country means more to me than anything else. So again, Sirp, if you get the chance, or if you come across the video, what I really and truly appreciate if you take in consideration the things that I would have said and see. If anything else can happen. You know what? Airport, I go right now, go catch a flight, so I'm out.